2018 Porsche Panamera Turbo Car Review. The good points of 2018 Porsche Panamera Turbo. Violent acceleration or silent acceleration, your choice. The bad points of 2018 Porsche Panamera Turbo. Weighs greater than 2.5 tons. Porsche's plug-in future. As they replace the last generation Panamera Turbo S range topper, the Turbo S E-Hybrid stands the main thing on Porsche's new, performance-oriented hybrid strategy. Alongside the 2015 Porsche 918 Spyder, it's tasked with burnishing the credibility of gas-electric powertrains as performance aids. No one will protest if and only if Top Dog KN and Macan's Donny Hybrid badges sooner, but watch between your lines and it's apparent that Porsche was greasing the skids for that inevitable hybridized 911. Our glimpse of Porsche's performance future started with 5 laps with the unveiled Hermann Tilke designed circuit. The tightly coiled 1.4-mile track plays out through frenetic elevation changes, more paying homage to a ride than every other track we've driven. Willowy golden grasses cover the swollen hillsides, and helps to obscure the track's many blind turns, which might be made considerably less challenging and thrilling. Personal computer could be when every hidden apex ends up being exactly where you expect it. And while we cornered in a relatively relaxed pace, the Turbo S E-Hybrid's 680 horsepower can make even the slowest lead flow exercise feel quick. The car fires rid of every apex using the ferocity of a round from an assault rifle. Porsche bundles the entire kit of chassis magic as standard inside Turbo S E-Hybrid, including adaptive dampers and anti-roll bars, an electronically controlled limited-slip differential, and carbon ceramic brakes. The $195,850 long wheelbase executive adds 4-wheel steering, which is also available being an option around the standard wheelbase car. That hardware tends to make attentive handling, resolute body control, and tireless braking. It doesn't, however, a single thing to make the Panamera feel much more animated. At roughly 5,200 pounds, this electrified Panamera weighs some 600 pounds in excess of the gasoline-only turbo model and is particularly well at night threshold, where chassis tuning lessons about making the vehicle dance and much more about keeping everything that mass in order. Porsche manipulates the heft with supreme competence in most Panameras, plus the Turbo S E-Hybrid isn't exception. It's an extraordinary corner carving utensil, but it's still a utensil. From racetrack to real world. Closer to its real world use case, we piloted the Turbo S E-Hybrid for just a brief drive into Victoria, British Columbia. Jockeying with traffic, the E-Hybrid seamlessly switches between drawing energy looking at the 14.1 kWh lithium-ion battery mounted below the cargo floor and also the 21.1-gallon gas tank in front of it. The 136 horsepower electric motor sandwiches involving the 550 horsepower twin-turbo 4.0-liter V8 as well as the 8-speed PDK dual-clutch automatic. When both gas and electricity are utilized in concert, the powertrain is good for any maximum electrified and turbocharged torque of 626 lb-ft from your remarkably low 1,400 revolutions per minute. With torque always on the watchy, the E-Hybrid responds immediately to even slight pokes in the accelerator. The powertrain controller likes to use the electric motor's tug as opposed to a lower ratio from the gearbox to respond calls for a part throttle acceleration. The pedal wants a harder squeeze to encourage the gas engine to post the pace. The easy workaround is usually to ask for just a lower gear by using your vehicle's paddle shifters in Sport or Sport Plus mode, plus any mode. The push-to-pass button about the steering wheel gives 20 seconds of what's essentially berserker mode, bringing the engine to full boil together with the lowest possible gear. A glimpse of things to come. Think with the Panamera Turbo S E-Hybrid not simply as a preview of Porsches in the future but as being a model for that future of performance cars. As big power numbers push internal combustion performance beyond daily drivability, the electric motor will help to fill the void at low speeds and low RPM. Automakers still will fuel their show-stopping power outputs primarily with gasoline, but electric motors will mask turbo lag and also the hesitation that occurs when you may well ask for full thrust at a powertrain with as many, or more, forward gears as cylinders. The future of performance cars might be electrified, but racetrack noise isn't going away soon. Get those kids some ear protection.